It's been a while since I've been out here next to the duck pond in this vicinity. I started off showing you the outlines of the two plugs. That's where I found a little 1944 silver sixpence, and that's where I found the Irish 1937 nickel sixpence. But I've wanted to come back here, but it's been school holidays, so I haven't. Now I want to try a few settings, a few options, maybe even mask a bit to see if we can find other things that are in this area. This area is very noisy, lots of clutter, lots of pull tabs, bottle caps, that kind of thing. So I'm going to try a few tricks and I'll show you some of the settings. I'm going to try in park mode 1. I could try in beach mode as well, and then finally I could I don't know what I wanted to say. I could try a few different options. Masking is the one option, park mode 1, and I can just do a combination of the different settings and whatever the case may be. So let's get the waffling to an end and the digging to a start. I'm still in park mode 1, but I'm leaning more in the direction of the high tones at the moment. And there we go, there's my first coin for the day. That's a cruddy 1 cent, euro 1 cent coin. But there were two signals here, and once I removed this, the other signal rang clearer and louder in the lower 80s. So I dug the plug. This was a surface find, so I basically just had to scrape below the surface to get it out. Dug the plug, you can see the imprint there, and there it lies. That looks like an Irish 20 cent 20p 1988. No, it's an Irish 2p. There we go. So we're on the board as is with older coins. Irish decimal 2p. Well, they never made 2p's in pre-decimals, I've said this before. So this is this area, and just by the way, if you're wondering about the damp look of things, that's because it is damp. Look at it. It's been raining steadily, if lightly, ever since I've decided to start digging, which is typical, isn't it? But then that's why we buy Simplex machines, because they're waterproof. So I'll have a look in the hole here. There might be more, but I think the 2p was it. So the two coins in this area, they are now being relieved out of the soil. Soil pollution ended in another small way. I have a funny feeling there's more here. 76, 77, 75s. Listen to that. So let's find what's in there. Okay, I'll stop making a noise in your ears. I'll check with the pinpointer first, but I think I might have to dig a second little plug there next to that one. That we will do. We have to retrieve what's in there and relieve the soil of coin pollution. Okay, you hear that? I feel I'm touching off something and it looks like a coin to me, and a coin it is. And let's take it out together. It's a 20p. So there we go. The Irish 20p I prattled on about just now. There it is. So we're onto a coin spot. Okay, I'll put this one out of the way and we'll listen again to see if there's more. We could potentially have something else, so let's just get the machine up and running again and see if we can find anything else there. Okay, let's have a quick swing there. There's more. There's definitely more. Okay, there's another target. There seems to be a target, and there's our target that we've just retrieved. So there we go. I'll mark that one. And there could be another one there. So let's get at this one first. Yep, it was a second 20p. There we have two of them now, plus a pretty 1 cent piece. See if we can focus on them for you. There we go. And look, there's even a bit of brightness now. So we'll see how long it takes before the rain descends upon us again. There's our 220p's. We'll pocket them in a little treasure sacky and keep moving. Right, so to prove two things to you, that I dig pull tabs and that the sun shines gloriously here in Ireland too on occasion. So there we go, two things proven. But we shall never surrender. In the immortal words of Sir Winston himself, we shall never surrender. Yeah, I know. Not everything that is shallow and rings in the lower 70s is a euro coin. You get these kinds of larger than life non-coins too. Right, we have an interesting signal. Just let me try and clean that a bit. I'm still in park mode 1, sensitivity 2 bars down, just to prevent too much of the chatter, but listen to this. Without the phone it rings, there we go. That's what it was ringing consistently. So let's have a look-see. I hope you join me in the thrill of this hunt. Well, it suggests to me that the thrill is still in the plug, at least in the hole. So let's see. It's on the side there. So let's see if I prize it out there, if we have a thrill. Or sounds large, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to put you down, make you wait while I dig. How does that sound? Should I make you wait while I dig? I'm sure you won't mind waiting, would you? I may have to do a bit of a better excavation here. It seems I may have missed something came out there. There's a imprint of something. People, I have found it. It's a hen and chickens, and I've just put a hell of a scratch through it. Sorry, hen and chickens, I didn't mean to do that to you. But there we go. That was a worthwhile signal to follow up, and I will quickly see what the date is here, because it's a 62. Okay, there we go, 1962 hen and chickens. Pity I put a shovel through it. Now I've dropped it and I'll have to retrieve it now. It's in there somewhere amongst the gravel and the grime. I felt it. How can a coin not want me to get it as badly as this coin doesn't want me to take it out here? I was going to say this coin is going to have a new home with somebody else, but now I've got to find it first. Okay, leave it to me to find it. There's the plug where I dug the pre-decimal Irish hen and chickens penny, and here's the plug right next to it where I've just dug that half penny, and there's its imprint too. So there we go, that's a decimal half penny. I think this was a 1978, so it's 11 years older, younger than the half penny which was a 67. And I have a funny feeling 67 was the last year of the pre-decimals. I may be wrong, but I may be right. But there we go, from one era to the next era, and the fun continues. So I dug over there, I dug a quite a deep 70s ringing bottle cap, scrunched bottle cap, so you have to dig them. And then came around here to the 60s, and this is what, a good 4 or 5 inches deep. And as I flipped the plug, I heard a scrunch, and there it rolled out. It's a decimal 1 penny Irish. It is a 1980 by the looks of things. So we've gone from a decimal half p to a decimal 1p. So it seems we have something else in the hole. Listen to that. So give me a second or two to find it. I hear metal. Or is it stone I hear? No. See what's in there. Looks like a bit of a bit of pull tab, a bit of the beaver tail, the beaver's tail. That's what we have now, and that was deeper than the coin. So that's why we had a bit of a funny ring there, but we'll find what's in the holes and we'll liberate it. Right, sunlight. Yep, I've toned it down a little bit. I hope you can see what I'm going to show you now. There it jumps to bright sunlight again, and I've tried to tone it down a bit. There we go. So this little hole here is right next to the path. It's right here next to the exercise machines. Sorry. The lingering after effects. Anyway, so this little hole, as I'm saying, I just want to show you what all came out. Now that a 4-roll button came out about a meter from here, but there were people on the machine, so I didn't want to film for their noise, and they were having fun, father and son. But look at that, 4 different items out of the one hole. I dug it because of this 70s of this ring, but you can see all the other tat and scat. So I think this was overpowering some of the signals, but I was flicking. I only have the standard coil, so I was getting different numbers. I thought I'd dig because of that, the 70s of this lad. It looks like we're now moving away from the red caps of the vodka spirit to the good old real stuff. The stuff that I'm particularly partial to once a year, Christmas time. Okay, enough of that waffle. I've shown you it all, and let's get rid of them in the scat bucket. We'll close up here and we'll keep going. Look at the clouds blackening again. That may suggest something, but who cares? Bouncy 67, 68, and occasionally I have found with euro coins, euro and 2 euro coins, they have iron in them, believe it or not, in the center. And they do show mineralization, and when you get those numbers, then I have a strong tendency of digging, because that's 2 euro usables. The one came out at the sidewall there, that one came out where it's lying, and the foil was the first thing that I got out of here. So there we have it. There might be more, but we'll take this away for now, otherwise we can't really scan to see what else is around. But that's once again, yeah, right next to the path. So while there's very few people around, I'm going to continue digging here next to the path, because I could come away with tomorrow's lotto ticket here very quickly. If I feel one more euro coin and we'll be there. I'll show you this. Feel you have to see this. Okay. Goes into the 90s even. Look there. All sorts, mineralization, 50s, so that, all over the shop. Do we take a guess on a very cruddy, rusty bottle cap, or do we take a guess on a coin and something else? Okay, let's see. I should have guessed. Look at that, it looks perfect on this side, and you flip it over, then you see the decay is starting. There you go. That's what causes these weird and wonderful signals. I should have guessed. but that one we might be able to get through Coinstar, so it can go in the usable jar. So we need 45 cents now, and then we'll have our lotto ticket for tomorrow. I'll just check the area, maybe there's something else, but I think that was our very confusing scene. Intermission, time for peanuts, popcorn and a brew. Go and grab yourself some refreshments, but only after you've hit pause, and then you rush back and you hit play and you join me on the next bit of footage that I have put together especially for you. Thanks for watching thus far. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you watch the next bit and enjoy that too. And there's another 1p. Let's see what year it is. That's about 2 inches, not much more than 2 inches down. It's the 1971 first year of issue. There we go. That's an old plug of mine, most likely of mine. I don't think anybody else has dug here. Right next to the plug rang something else, so I dug it again in a different mode. I'm still in park mode 1 with sensitivity set down, and out came, and lo and behold, this looks like a UK decimal half penny, so I can just make out the half, and just looks totally different to an Irish coin. So penny, I see penny there, so half penny, yeah, and yeah, there we go. I could just make, there we go, as Aaron said in his latest clip, or his latest video, condolences mum, I'll say the same. There we go, UK half penny. It was a pretty faint signal in between others, but I think you can see it. There's its imprint. I think it's another half penny, which it is. So we'll put it down here. Yeah. Give it a good look. Yep, another half. And we'll see if we flick it around. I don't know with these halves which side the year marking is, but that will be another decimal half penny, another queen. I think they're decimals. I don't think, yeah, Queen Elizabeth II. There, 1971, I think it says. So there, can you see it there? I think it says 1971. So there you have it. This was a faint signal, so it's definitely paying me to be digging in park mode 1. Even with the big coil, I'm picking up the odd blip in between the trash, and then I go for the odd blips. I'm learning to do that now, and then we have fun. So we'll continue, and here comes the spits and spots again, just to wet my plugs a little bit for me. I checked the hole again, and of course, guess what came out of it? I had to dig about 4 more inches deeper, and there we go. So we've retrieved that now too, liberated it out of the soil. So if you ever want to know what's a waste of time, this is a waste of time, digging these lower denomination euro coins, 5s, 2s and 1s. Soil pollution, that's what it amounts to. Financial services pollution, any sort of pollution, these coins, because they just go to a big fat mess. Look at this rang all over the shop, but there was interesting bits and pieces, but if it jumps around like that, you know you got one of these things. And look what it does for you to try and retrieve it. I have to bugger the plug up to try and find out what's in there, and I didn't do a good job of putting this plug together, promise you. If you're wondering, I think I must go and find a bit of shelter. That's coming straight at me, and that could just leave me a tad too damp for my liking. So I think I'm going to go in that direction and go and find a bit of shelter. We'll talk later. The rain has done me a bit of a favor. It's chased all the kids out of here, and the parents and them. I came in the gate, came swinging around, walked here, and it's 72s. 72s are euro 50-cent pieces, and there it was, virtually under the surface. So I just lifted the surface and it popped out to the bottom. So there we go. We have sufficient for tomorrow's Euro Millions ticket. Now we'll just have fun. This rang 89.90, and there it is. Could it be? No, it's an Irish 2p. There we go, Irish 2p, 1986. I've had a 20-cent piece since the 2p. Dug this shallow plug, as you can see there. That was about what, 3 inches, and there it lies. And it is a 1975, and it will be a 10p. That's the way it rang. 48s, 48s, 49s. That's the way it rang. So I suspected it to be that. So yes, this must have been full brought in here, because if I found 2 old coins amongst the euro coins, and the euro coins are shallower than these guys, so could there potentially be a silver lying here somewhere? We'll have to carry on looking. Next up was this bit of pull tab, so I thought, well, but it was ringing 57s, 58s strong, and that is usually an indication of those yolks. So there we go. That's a €2 coin to add to the already €2.70 odd that we have. So we're lashing on towards the €5 mark. Look there, there's a bit of sun trying to break out there behind the clouds. Don't all the colors look just too cool in the sunlight? And it's still mizzling over my shoulder, but I couldn't have been bothered to go and look for shelter. Right, so since we last spoke, there's a 10-cent piece, and I've just retrieved the roof of the toy car. Yellow roof of the toy car. There's the sunroof. Whatever was the logo on the sunroof, I'm not going to bother to try and read it. So we're still having fun in here, as you can see. We'll carry on having fun in here until either kids arrive or potentially I get kicked out. Yep, when they ring 57, 56s, 57s in a kiddies play park and they're close to the surface, you dig them, because they are euro coins or €2 coins. €2 coins they ring. 50 euros ring slightly different. They ring in the early 60s. So there you go. That's the second one in just this short distance here, plus a few other coins. So the fun continues, and I've only but worked a little bit of the area. So let's see how much we can extract here. And our quest to fight coin pollution. Okay, this rang 94, 95s. I thought it'll probably be a bit of large piece of can aluminium, that kind of thing. I took a bit of foil out. There it lies, the bit of foil. It's lying there. You hear the hole is pretty quiet, but I was about to flick over around to do this when I saw something here. Listen to that. Now, I don't know what it is yet. Now I know what it is. It's a battery. I was getting excited. Oh well. You live and learn. You win some, you lose some, and you shed a tear every once in a while. It's only a battery. There we go. Into the scat bucket. And we'll close this neat little plug that had me wondering. We'll get rid of the foil as well, and we'll carry on regardless. I had just dug the plug, come down to come and pop the plug, and then I spotted something, and lo and behold, I've missed the target again today. There we go. I didn't need to dig a plug because it's a rain soaker. Somebody left it here especially to muck me about. Rain soaker, go into the little sacky for sure. We'll put it in the sack and we'll carry on regardless. We pop the next plug and it looks like it's a look what it is. I found an intact toy gun, but together with it there was a funny signal. There it lies. 10-cent piece popped out there too. So there could be more metal here because we had quite a few conflicting signals. So let's put that side. Then we'll have a quick look see with the pinpointer if there's anything else around here. Sounds like there's something else. Okay, I'll check the plug as well. We'll check. Okay, let's see what's in there. I'll show you when I find one of these. Okay, I see tree roots. I see a cruddy. No wonder there's a cruddy 5-cent piece. No wonder we had strange signals. Okay, let's see what else. If we see anything else, I'll sweep it with the detector, but I think that's it. Little toy gun, pistol, 10-cent piece and a cruddy 5-cent piece. Euro coins. Okay, I'm going to keep this little lad. That'll go into my assortment of strange and wonderful finds. Okay, I've come away there from the play area, the kids area. Too many kids there. I was on my way out there when the kids that were there, their mother said, no, well, I know her, I recognize her, she's from lives in our estate. She was fine with me around there, but as soon as the other kids arrived, I decided to leave there after finding the little gun and the 2 coins there. But look here, another black cap. So it looks like I'm graduating to black caps now. That rang very nicely, so I had to see what it was. Well, just wait for the car to lash by. This time curiosity got me screwed. It did. Screwed indeed. This rang 72, 73, 74, depending on what angle you came at it. It's in the plug. What did we take our bets on? Bottle cap, black one, red one, or a coin. Listen to it, it's right there. It sounds quite big. I actually thought I was going to get myself canned this time, but it seems I may have something else. So let's get a little toolie here and we'll see what it is that we dig out of the plug. This is quite compacted. So there we go. I'm back on the blue white spirit things. There we go. Can't go a day's field dig, green dig, without getting a vodka cap, can we? Euro coin, look at the color on it. But it was in there and I had to dig around to find it. I think it's been in there so long that it confuses the detector. The numbers were reading more or less there. There could be some other mess in here too, but there we go. It's another Euro coin to add to the collection. And there we go. On that golden note, I think I should call it a day and say thank you for watching, and as per usual, stay safe, stay free and be happy. And I don't know, maybe I'll have an addendum for you, who knows. But in any case, on that golden note, there's a bit of sunshine illuminating the gold for us even. Okay, bye. Yeah, I kept on swinging. Of course I kept on swinging. So from that golden note, we'll have to round it off with a same hole, that hole, 2 targets. Yeah, you know what that is, I don't have to tell you. And that's an Irish 2P in 1985, 1986. I think I shall call that your addendum. So once again, bye. Boy, oh boy, I'm a bit of a fibber. See, there's the plug where those 2 items, just the 2P and the pull tab, just came out, and there was a strong 80 ringing right next to it. So I can see my good lady, she's parked over there and she's talking to somebody. So I thought, okay, I've got enough time to dig one more. And this one rang strong 80. And look what it is. Now there's a proper addendum for you. And I promise you, this one's got a home. I know exactly where this one's going. Okay. And I'm going to say nothing more. But this was your ABFFFFFF. I'm going to say bye now. Bye now.